From Zero to Hero: How to Seize Every Opportunity and Thrive. People often let time pass by waiting for the big opportunity of their lives, the business deal of the century, or the lucky break of the year that will allow them to solve everything once and for all, and have the freedom to fully dedicate themselves to traveling. While that possibility exists, instead of passively waiting for that opportunity to arrive, the wisest thing to do is to start building little by little every day. If you add a brick to your project each day, in the end, you will have a solid wall built. It is important to remember that any moment is an opportunity to learn, gain experience, and establish valuable connections. Do not underestimate any occasion, as great opportunities often arise from seizing the small ones that come your way. Throughout our professional and personal lives, we encounter various obstacles and traps, some of which are related to social injustices and personal betrayals. These obstacles are an inherent part of the game of life. The worst thing we can do is resign ourselves to them, remain motionless, and complain about our bad luck. Although complaining may make us feel better temporarily, it will not change our situation. Favoritism, nepotism, and old debts can divert us from our path, but they are part of the reality we must face. The important thing is to find creative ways to overcome these obstacles, explore alternative paths, and forge new routes to our goals. At all times, it is crucial not to lose sight of our goals and to work with determination toward them. Often, especially today, we are forced to make decisions without having all the data on the table. It is in those moments that intuition becomes our best ally. Intuition arises as an inner feeling, coming from the unconscious, and forms by combining and processing all available information. Often, the difficulty in rationalizing this intuitive hunch leads us to disregard it. Intuition tells us what to do, even if we do not always understand why we should do it, which sometimes leads to undervaluing it. However, it is important to recognize its origin and learn to appreciate it. Intuition does not mean stopping thinking, but rather thinking subconsciously and quickly. In short, intuition is the process of accelerated reasoning. It is important to keep in mind that you will not achieve an income of 5,000 euros a month right after finishing university, nor will you occupy a vice presidential position without having earned both through effort and dedication. We are all the product of our achievements. We are not simply our titles, but what we have accomplished. Titles can open doors, but achievements are what move us forward or keep us stagnant. The crucial thing is to turn knowledge into tangible results. It doesn't matter how much you know, but what you do with that knowledge. That is where the true importance lies. Your credibility is built from your achievements. A single success is worth more than a list of academic titles. It is essential to stay connected to reality and be in tune with the market. This is accessible to any executive simply by going out into the street. It is not necessary to adopt extreme postures, but in the consulting world, the mantra is always the same: generate income. To achieve this, it is crucial to know how to justify fees by presenting reports attractively, embellishing details, and using sophisticated language. Often, the merit in consulting lies in complicating situations and then offering solutions to that complexity. People tend to avoid simplicity for fear it may be perceived as basic or vulgar. Therefore, it is important to step out of the work environment, leave the office, and engage in conversations with people. The essence of business is always the same: generate value. Clients seek solutions, while companies pursue tangible results. We should not wait to feel inspired to take action, as that only guarantees inactivity. We must act always, especially when we feel unmotivated. As Indira Gandhi expressed, the world demands results. Don't share your difficulties, show your achievements. Bill Gates, addressing students, reminded them that real life does not offer long vacations or rest periods, and that few bosses will be interested in helping them find themselves. All that must be done in their free time. The market is relentless and shows no mercy. It rewards those who create value and contribute, but punishes those who do not. Loyalty in any industry is scarce and lasts only until better alternatives arise. The market favors winners and identifies with them, becoming part of their tribe. If you fail to stand out as one of them, the market will leave you aside and ignore you. Success lies in differentiating yourself and continuing to stand out. Otherwise, you are doomed to failure. Times are changing, and more young people are taking on leadership roles over older individuals. This is a reality we must accept and adapt to. Dynamics in professional and work relationships evolve, and we must adjust to these changes. Complaining may be a response, but it is probably not the best one. Some people cling to the past or dream of the future, but few truly accept and face the present. Denying reality is one of the greatest obstacles and dangers for humans. Accepting it is the first step to managing it successfully. In the business world, prudence is fundamental to staying alert and avoiding complacency. Over time, many companies, like people, tend to become complacent, bureaucratize, or fall into routine. However, maintaining a constant attitude of improvement is essential if one wishes to maintain a leadership position in their sector. This is because the market is relentless and constantly evolving. With competitors, substitute products, and changes in market maturity that can affect any business project if it does not adequately adapt to the needs and demands of customers. Only those who can overcome these challenges manage to stand out and remain relevant in such a competitive business environment. If you make a mistake, don't blame your parents or teachers. Instead, learn from your mistakes. As Muallim Mus once expressed, this quote highlights the importance of taking responsibility for our actions and decisions in life. Although it is true that initial circumstances may not be equitable for everyone, it is also true that there are numerous examples of people who have overcome obstacles and achieved success despite initial adversities. True leadership begins when we take responsibility for our destiny and adopt a winning mindset focused on achieving our goals and constantly improving. In the end, excuses only lead to failure, while taking responsibility and perseverance are the pillars of success in any area of life.